If you want to grow a successful online business, you need an email list. It's no longer optional. Think about it. Google can cut your traffic in half to your blog with just one little algorithm update, or your social media accounts could lose hundreds, if not thousands of followers because of some silly thing you said 10 years ago. So when it comes to mediums and actually controlling your ability to talk to your customers, email is still king. So let's go through a simple strategy you can use to not only grow your email list, but actually keep people engaged. So timestamps below, along with some other helpful links and resources I'll be referencing throughout this guide. Now, let's go through a basic email marketing strategy that works for about 95% of businesses out there. And of course, it all starts with a landing page. Now, this is going to be where we collect people's contact information in order for them to join our email list, right? So this is how we get people on our list. And the way we get people to freely share their contact information is using something called a lead magnet. More on that in a moment. And then as soon as they join their list, we're going to have a special rapport building sequence to build some goodwill and offer them a product or service. Now, this works really well when you're very specific, and we'll get to how to actually segment your list in a moment so that your conversion rates are a lot higher than what most people do and just spamming their email list with the same thing over and over again. And then after that, whether or not they buy, it doesn't really matter. They're going to be dropped into your general broadcast list, and we'll be going through the types of emails you should be sending in that sequence and how to actually keep people engaged. Now, this entire process works because of something called a lead magnet. After all, just putting up a web page and say, hey, join my email list so I can send you a bunch of links to content I think is cool, and then every 3 or 4 emails are going to try and sell you something, right? That's probably not going to work too well. So a lead magnet, think of it as something of value or an ethical bribe to join your email list. Now, the key here is it actually has to be valuable, and there are lots of different types of lead magnets you can create. So link in the cards in the description to a full-blown guide that goes through lots of different types and examples so you can find the perfect one for your business. And we're going to offer this lead magnet on a special page on your site called a landing page that will look something like this. So this is one of our lead magnets, and all you do is have a couple bullet points, a picture of the lead magnet, and tell people why this lead magnet's ultimately going to be valuable. Now, here's the key that a lot of new email marketers skip. They'll make one lead magnet and then try and send it out to everyone under the sun across all of their platforms. And that's actually not what you want to do. Of course, we have to start somewhere, so you will build one, but then you actually want to build multiple lead magnets. This allows you to actually segment the traffic coming in. And so you're set up for success with the first sequence that you're going to create, and that will be a rapport building sequence. See, when someone first joins your email list, they're still not quite sure whether or not they made a good decision. So putting your best foot forward with your lead magnet, making sure it's actually valuable, and you didn't just slap it together at 2 a.m. is a really good idea. So make sure you check out that link in the cards in the description to that guide to actually coming up with a good lead magnet idea. So assuming that they liked your lead magnet, these first 5 to 7 emails are going to build some goodwill, empathize with their situation, and then energize them to take action on one of your paid offers, even if you're just doing some affiliate marketing. And the key here is they just joined our email list for a specific type of lead magnet, and so we can offer them a specific type of offer. Why? Because we know they're interested in it. As an example, here's our YouTube ads playbook that we promote in our YouTube ads tutorials here on YouTube. And then the first 5 emails someone receives is about one of our YouTube ads products. And the reason that this is so effective is because we're sending sales emails to people who are actively interested in YouTube ads right now. And of course, when you start your own list building and email growth journey, you'll eventually have lots of different rapport building sequences and lead magnets. And this is going to absolutely skyrocket your sales and conversions. And the bonus, people aren't going to get pissed off about you sending emails that have nothing to do with what they currently care about. And so this actually leads us into the main sequence that is going to be the majority of your time, and that's going to be your broadcast list. So irrespective of what lead magnet, what they bought, or what rapport building sequence or onboarding sequence someone went through, eventually everyone winds up here on your general broadcast list. And this is going to be where you're sending 3 to 5 emails per week, and every 4 to 5 emails will be some sort of promotion. After all, you can't just keep sending promotional emails. People are just going to unsubscribe, right? So what you can do here is follow kind of this format. This is some examples of the types of emails that you can send on your broadcast list. So I'll link up in the cards and the description to an email copywriting guide that goes through how to write these emails and your rapport building emails using story so that people are actually engaged and want to open your emails as opposed to, oh, this person's still emailing me, I should probably just unsubscribe. Now, this process might look a little complicated, and you might be thinking, how on earth am I going to do all of this? And the good news is there is software that can help automate this entire process. And of course, like with any software, there are so many solutions out there. We could be here for hours talking about the pros and cons of every single one. So I will give you 3 and then the one I like to use. So you can use Systemi.io, you can use MailerLite, or you can use ConvertKit. Are there more out there? Yes. Are there more complex ones like ActiveCampaign and Infusionsoft, Office Autopilot, or now it's called Entreport? Yes. Do you need those? Absolutely not. I highly recommend starting with one of these 3. Please don't go use MailChimp. That could be an entire rant in and of itself. But whatever you decide to use, it will allow you to set up systems like these so that when someone joins your email list, they will automatically be put in a rapport building sequence, and then they'll automatically be put on your broadcast. And you can even get more advanced than this. But in terms of 80/20, getting started with email marketing and just starting to grow your email list and keeping people engaged, this is really all you need to get started. Now, personally, I use MailerLite. I'm a huge fan of them. You can make your landing pages and all of your email automations on their free plan. And of course, if you decide to upgrade via the link in the description, we receive a commission as to ways to support this channel. Now, if you're a digital product creator, you're doing anything digital products, then check out Systemi if you don't already have a sales funnel software. And then if you already have software and you're only looking for the email marketing part of it, then ConvertKit is going to be the way to go because they have the best automations out of these 3. But they are more expensive. You do get what you pay for, and their deliverability is a lot better. But I'm still not a fan of their landing pages, which is why we're still using MailerLite. If ConvertKit ever got the landing pages that MailerLite did, then we would probably switch. But for now, MailerLite's good enough for me, and it's probably good enough for you getting started for free. So thank you so much for watching. Sincerely hope you got some value out of this video. Most importantly, you're a little more aware of what you can do with email marketing and of course, the power and automation that comes with it. So make sure you check out the link in the cards in the description to our email copywriting guide. And if you do decide to use Systemi.io, link in the description to our sales funnel templates to get you up and running in record time. So hit that like button, subscribe for more marketing guides just like this one, and until the next, keep building the business you love.